Thanks for joining me guys for another video beer review. Stepping out of my comfort zone in the beer world briefly to try something that I haven't always got on with in the past. I've tried these sort of beers before, but something just ain't right. It just didn't sit right. But I'm hell-bent on getting my head around it and trying to enjoy these sort of beers. And it's a first on the channel as well for me. I've never had anything before from these guys, and it is Land and Labour. Now basically these are a side project from a brewer from the Galloway Brewing Co out of Ireland, and this is their Cuvee L&L. So it is a mixture of a blend of wild and spontaneous beer aged in oak. 5.5% ABV, Cajun cork, 375ml bottle. So what they've done here is they've used a 2-year-old Coolship spontaneous beer and then a 3-year-old wild beer blended and bottled in October 2019. I do like the artwork on that, it's very catchy. You've got to try these things, haven't you, to appreciate them, I guess. You know, it's persist with it. I mean, I was like that with blooming Hefeweizens and wheat beers. Took me a while to sort of get my head around it, but now I absolutely adore the style. So fingers crossed that I get to appreciate the full potential of these sort of beers, because I know they've got a pretty good following out there. You know, people do enjoy these sort of beers. Honest brew purchase. Bush smoking. Maybe stay there. Let's stick it in there. I mean, from the neck, along the lines of like a dry white wine and a scrumpy, I guess. It smells pretty nice. Look at the bits moving around. There you go. They're just falling back down to the bottom. I'll go nice and slow with this. I'll probably get a bit going there. That'll do. Okay. I guess side with a little bit of a head on there, I guess. Very, very cloudy. Yeah, I'm just going to run with something like a scrumpy. Big sort of like apple skins sort of aroma to it. Let's go in. Cheers. Go again. It's quite pleasant. That's not too bad actually. That is very, very manageable for me. I'm gonna safely pigeonhole myself in the novice side of these sort of beers. I've looked about online and googled this sort of like how it all works and how it's all put together, and it's quite fascinating. As a beer geek, regardless of if you like the style or not, it's pretty fascinating how they go about sort of creating this beer. But I mean, taste wise, it's quite nice. Very, very refreshing. Even though it's got that sort of puckering slight tartness to it, it's very pleasing. It's kind of winey, it's cidery. It's got a bit of sharp funkiness in there. It's dry on the back end. But nice. Which I'm pretty bloody glad actually, because I think it was about £9 a bottle. So it was a bit of a gamble for me to go down this road, but I think it's kind of paid off for me. I think I'm enjoying it. It's nice. Which I'm quite pleased about as well, because I've got another one to have a look at from Brower Stu Mostov and the Little Earth Project. They did a collab, and it's I forget what it is now, but I'm going to do that in the next few weeks. But this is really, really good. Yeah, it's not too. Yeah, there is tartness in there. There is a little bit of sour yogurtiness at a push, but very, very manageable for my palate anyway. I am enjoying it. I will finish the bottle. That's pretty good stuff for this sort of style of beer, I guess. A spontaneous wild beer aged in oak. I'm not really getting any oakiness to it. There's no sort of woody characteristic to it, but yeah, decent stuff. Land and Labour and Cuvee L&L, 5.5% ABV beer. Pretty good that is. Yeah, lovely stuff. Anybody that likes this sort of style of beer, please leave a comment down below. Any recommendations for me to try, because I do want to push on and try some more beers within this lambic-ish sort of genre, I guess. But yeah, anyway, see you on my next one. Cheers.